Hello, welcome to Mental Health. This is Mental Health Fan Edition number 8, and I'm here with Tyler Clements.
What's up, Robbie? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing real well, real well. I'm just excited to have you on here. It's been a while. Last time I saw you was actually when my buddy bought that guitar, and I got you to pick it up for me, and then I met you.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was a good time, man. That was
Yeah.
it was a
Remember when
left-handed.
I walked away without giving you the money and I had the guitar and then you're like, are we going to do the Z-Trans? Oh, yeah, I got the money
Yeah.
for you. It's in my
No, that was
pocket.
good, man. Yeah, dude, it's like I remember when I went to go test that thing out. I was just trying to play a guitar left-handed, and it's like felt like learning to walk again, man. It's brutal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was for my buddy. Yeah, he's a lefty, so that's cool. It's just like Tony Iommi. He's
yeah,
actually really good too, which is cool.
yeah. It's I guess I even like did the legit thing. That's like I tried to do "Come As You Are," which is like it's basic as hell, and I'm just like struggling. I'm like feeling like I have two left fucking feet for hands. I'm like shit, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome.
it's
But
legit.
Tyler likes bands like Between the Buried and Me, which is why I put that up. Um, yeah, and he listed
Yeah.
off a whole bunch of other bands that I don't really know because they were big while I was in active addiction. I was all high and shit and didn't pay attention.
Hey, man, you
But
can
if you
catch
want to
up
list
now.
off
We
a
got
few of
full
those,
library.
that's cool.
Yeah. What was that, Tidy?
If you want to list off a few of those, that's cool.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, so like growing up, it's like my big ones growing up were definitely System of a Down. I got into Slipknot early on too, so it's like you nailed it with the other one there. But
Nice.
oh my God. But now it's like mostly like I'm not listening to as much. I say I'm not listening to as much heavy stuff now, but I'm really getting into Brand of Sacrifice. Like I just Spotify recommended me like their like earlier EP, and like it goes hard, man. Those dudes are heavy. Like I'm getting into that. Within Destruction, Slaughtered Prevails, like really good. Alex Terrible's a fucking machine, dude. Like his vocals in that new track Demolisher, like dude, he's so sick. And but like mostly right now I've been like digging a lot of Enter Shikari. It's I think they're probably my favorite band right now. I've got a Dillinger shirt on right now. It's I went to go see them in Montreal once what's it? Summer Slaughter? Yeah, I think it's Summer Slaughter. Like they came in, they played like that like show with like it's like they were there, Periphery was there, Cattle Decapitation was there. They were sick.
Oh, I love the new Cattle Decapitation
Dude,
album. It's so
oh
good.
my God. It's I've downloaded it and it's like I've dabbled in like the tracks here and there, but fuck man. Like that's another band. They go hard as hell, dude. I'm a
Yeah,
big fan.
actually, they just re-released a bundle with vinyl and a hoodie and a long sleeve and a T-shirt. I got one of those, and the other bundle was the vinyl and a T-shirt. So it's in the mail right now.
So it's stuck in Mississauga then, is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, true. I actually sent it to my parents' house. That way, they have to come see me.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh,
It's like I know you don't want to go to Toronto with COVID and everything, but you have to.
yeah. It's like you got my shit. Now you've gotta see me. Boom.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll get my mom salsa and pickles and stuff that she makes. Golden.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
clever.
Yeah.
We always just meet up in the backyard, but still, it's better than just not seeing them. But yeah, this isn't mom and dad health. This is mental health.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be
So
mom and dad health. I can call them. You
pardon
want to
me?
get them on the line?
I didn't hear you.
No, I was like, I could call my mom and dad. We could turn it into mom and dad health. I mean,
Well, it's Zoom. We'll just get them all on Zoom. We'll get your mom and dad and my mom and dad, and it'll be mom and dad health.
that'd actually be really wholesome and nice. That'd be very cute.
I'd have to rebrand the whole channel.
Not worth it.
No, no. Oh man, but you were in a couple bands doing the Ottawa circuit. Do you want to talk about that for a bit?
Yeah, it's like back basically when I graduated high school. I got together with a few buddies of mine, and we just wanted to write music, hang out, and just play shows. Like the goal was to sort of get signed or whatever, but like we weren't nearly good enough for that. Like we're just a bunch of like friends. We're just like hanging out, living our best lives. We'd all like get in the car from like Kemp or whatever, ship our way ourselves off into Ottawa, and hang out at our drummer's house at the time, who and like basically the five of us would all just like hang out, write music during the day, and by like 8 or like 9 o'clock, because we lived in like a townhome. Well, Mike did. Fucking name drops. Let's go. So he lived in a townhome with probably about 5 or 6 other people. So we weren't really supposed to be playing music that loud, but we did it anyway because it was a good time, and he had the best setup, right? He also had the drum kit, and it was easier to like load up amps and guitars into like the Volvo than drum kits. So, but yeah, we played shows. We actually had our first show in his basement in the same house, and we threw like a massive fucking house party, dude. We had like invited all of his buddies. We had all of our friends there. Oh, dude, it was sick. Like it was in that moment I was like, holy shit, this actually kind of like feels sort of like I'm like a low tier rock star. It was great.
Oh, that's
like,
great. Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
Dude, it was great. Like I was playing fucking music. It's like me at the time, I wasn't really like talking to too many people. I was pretty like antisocial and awkward, right? And it's like for the first time ever, like, Bobby, a girl hit on me.
Wow.
Dude, it was wild. Like I didn't know what to do. I'm like, hey, so you like stuff? Cool. Stuff's great. Love it.
And things
then,
or just stuff? I
yeah.
like stuff and things.
Oh, dude, things especially. It's my favorite thing besides stuff. Yeah, dude, it's kind of like embarrassing, but it's like what ended up happening is like I got so fucking scared at the time because I wasn't looking for anything like that, right? So a few of my friends were there. They saw what was going on before I did, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna just go get a few drinks." It's like, "Do you guys want anything?" And my dumb ass is like, "Yo, I'll come with you," because I was too fucking scared. So this poor girl is just sitting on this couch, and she's just like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And I'm just like, panic. And I just fucking took myself out of that scenario, dude. It was awful. Well, it's a good story now, but it's fucking, oh my God.
Yeah, I got a couple of stories like that where it's just like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear the rain on my end right now?
No.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's starting to come down a little heavy, but I think we'll be fine.
This isn't weather health.
No.
Mental health.
These aren't your dad's puns. These are energy puns.
Yeah. You were talking about like with me doing mental health, I get to talk to some really cool people right now, and you were telling me about going to a show and you met a vocalist. You want to expand on that?
Yeah, man. It's I went to go see Enter Shikari with my significant other. Like, God, it must have been last year. Well, I think it was still this year, but it was definitely pre-COVID. And I just walking up to the guy, and it's like I've seen all of his interviews, and it's like I know how outspoken of like a person he is on like his like on like issues like mental health and like the environment and things like that. And it's like when I walked up to him, it's like I just wanted to have a conversation, but I froze up because it's just like I just like admire the guy on such a level because he just like says and just speaks about a lot of like topics and subjects that really resonate with me. And it's another one of those things where I just ended up freezing up, and it's like I just didn't know what to do. I had a copy of his lyric book that like the band released. It's just got like a breakdown of all the songs up until I believe like their last album they just released. And yeah, it's like I got him to sign that, which is very cool. I've got that in the other room there. But yeah, the dude's incredible. And he's just like, yeah, do you want me to like address this to someone? It's like, what's your name? And it's like at the time I was like, it's like I didn't want to bug him, but he's probably in his head. And it's like, I don't know, he's like, if he was thinking maybe if I had this thing signed, if I was gonna like sell on eBay, make a profit or some shit like that. I just didn't want to bug him, I guess, But that's what I guess he was out there hanging out for, right? It's just to interact with the fans and just mingle, I suppose.
Yeah, it's like at the end of a comedy show when you're at the club and you just go hang out by the bar after you had a good set, just so you can just have people walk by and tell you how good the set was.
Oh, good set, bro. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you were great. I love that joke, Oh, yeah. I actually had a similar instance like that. 2012, I was in Toronto for school, and Just for Laughs came to Toronto like they always do. And uh, I was helping with Just for Laughs because like through school you got to volunteer if you wanted to. So I did that, and they put me on a Neil Brennan show.
Okay.
So Neil Brennan, like he worked with Dave Chappelle on Chappelle Show and everything.
Oh, dope. All right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah. So he comes, does a stand up, and I totally froze in front of him, like just like you were saying. And he could tell that I wanted to say something. So when he leaves, he just pats me on the shoulder and he's just like looks at me in the eye and does a head nod and then leaves.
Man.
I was
Do you know Mark Little at all?
Pardon
I know
me?
he did Just for Laugh circuits. He did the Just for Laugh circuits. Mark Little.
No. I was just volunteering. Plus, I was pretty much in psychosis because I was when I went off to school and then really got into some deep psychosis, and that's when I found out I had schizophrenia, and that was like around Canadian Thanksgiving, so October, none of that bullshit November shit, and by November, I jumped in front of a truck on November 11th, actually, which is our Remembrance Day. So, like Americans' Veterans Day, kind of, And I was in the psych ward for a month. I got out on December 11th.
Jesus Christ.
I never told you that story?
No, man.
Oh, man, I got some good jokes about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. At least you got something like else good besides, you doing a little bit better, I imagine, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm better now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck
When I first got out of the psych ward and everything, I had no cognitive abilities.
Jesus.
I've said it on here before, but it's just like I was talking like this and I couldn't think very quickly. It wasn't a good situation.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. You see my comedy. You know how much I talk about my schizophrenia.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I've been to probably like at least 2 or 3 of your sets by now. Like,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, give or take.
Yeah. I guess you saw me in active addiction and then not in active addiction, and but you didn't see me when I have like zero cognitive abilities.
No, because the timeline doesn't add up.
Yeah. You weren't in our mutual friend's picture at that point in time.
Absolutely. But we're here now.
I'll just say this as a little shout out. Be a pterodactyl, not a terrible.
Nice. She'll be happy about that, man. Well done.
Well, that's like our inside joke. It's because it's a terrible pun, but it means a lot to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep the pterodactyl thing going strong, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly. But do you want to talk about your mental health at all here?
Yeah,
you've gone
I'm
through
always
some
down
shit.
for a good chat therapy session, man. Absolutely.
It's just like when addicts helping addicts, for it's mental illness people helping mental illness people.
Yeah, dude. And no, yeah, I'm very down. I just got to find a way to just sort of segue into it and get started,
Okay.
But it's like for me, mental health, it's kind of a tricky thing because I'm either at a very level, sort of plateau thing. Sometimes I have little highs, but there's days where my lows are just way down here, dude. It's just I can live most of my life just at this average sort of just linear sort of everything's fine. It's there's never a giant peak of happiness per se, but for most of my life I just feel like it's just been okay. And I just find the older I get, the more okay it gets, I suppose, right? Because I'm there's just sometimes if I go into like spells or whatever, I'll be around things that would typically make me happy, but just make me feel a little bit more okay, I guess, in that sort of moment. Because it's just hard for me to sort of explain right now because I'm I'm in a really good mood right now because we just went house shopping for the first time today. So that's something that's going to be on our radar right now, which is very cool. And so I'm more so on an up right now.
That's great. A wise man once told me in a group that I frequented, and frequent, that like being an addict, we were always looking to be like 100% awesome all the time. That's why it's like, okay, I'm starting to go down. Let's put more awesome in my system. You know, but like you have to realize that the normal person isn't awesome all the time, and sure, like if you can average out being like 75% awesome, that's a great day. Because like you're not always going to be 100%, and and it's going to go down to 50 and lower sometimes too. But you have to find the silver lining in things, and I think I do a pretty good job at that because like that's I've been making lemonade out of all my lemons for a long time now, especially with comedy. Like I don't really come up with jokes. I just make like situations I've been in funny,
You just take the sort of downs and you're like, hey, you know what? At least I can make content out of this and turn it into something good, right?
Yeah. I've said it before on this, but like that's why I don't like with people saying that you can't make dark jokes and not to talk about this, not to talk about that, because like, well, if you can find the funny in the darkest in humanity, at least something good came from it,
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about just taking the good things and sort of just amplifying them and just trying to make things, better for people around you, I guess.
Yeah. Like even if you do something small, like, oh, I stubbed my toe, but at least I have a toe to stub.
No, that's good. What happens if you just don't have a foot to stub? You're just like stubbing your stump, I guess. Is that
take your insulin for diabetes? Like it's probably due.
No, it's important PSA, Robbie. Well done.
yeah. Like just do what I can. Do what I can.
Absolutely, dude. Oh man, that's all we can do these days, man. We just got to do our best.
Yeah. What good shows have you been to? Like, have you been to? You went to. You saw your shirt band there at a festival. Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm so glad I got to see Dillinger live before they broke up, man. They broke up. Because their live energy and the intensity of their music live on stage, it's pure chaos. Like the people in the crowd and it's not even the pit, like the group of people that are just trying to get as close to the front as they possibly can. Just everyone's just pushing and grinding the whole time. And it's just you have no room around you, but you don't fucking care because it's so good. And it's oh fuck, oh my god, dude, that was such a good night, man.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of people say the really heavy bands and the scary bands are the scariest pits, but honestly, if you go to a Limp Bizkit show or a Korn show back in the day, you have all those chads there trying to be all those friggin' high school. Yeah, this is heavy music. Let's hurt people. Let's be tough. You got those guys around, and it's just okay, buddy, settle down. It's not Slayer, but that's Slayer to them, I guess, and they just try to fuck shit up. It's stupid.
Yeah, no, it's just you got to watch out for the fucking folks with the backwards hats, I guess, eh?
Yeah, but your the plastic part's red on yours. Usually back then, the whole hat was red.
True, Fred Durst red. Oh man, low key. Big fan of Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Fun fact, also, that was actually the first album I bought with my own money.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
that's awesome.
I used to in the summers when I was off of school or whatever.
Was that back when you were rolling in the money? Huh?
Yeah,
oh, I should shoot myself for that. Maybe I will.
But yeah, I used to go, I must have been, because that album came out in 2001. I think. It
Around
was,
then,
yeah,
because
so
like
I must have been like,
99 was significant other.
sounds right, dude. But like, so you have 10-year-old me who's just like taking his allowance money and spending it on a Limp Bizkit record, shipped off to Montreal to go visit my grandparents, and my grandma, who is the fucking like one of the best goddamn people, she's like, "All right, sweetheart, you ready to go out in the like town? It's like, go on an adventure." I'm like, "Yeah, grandma. Can we listen to Limp Bizkit on the way too?" And then she's like, "Sure, I guess." And for the longest time, my childhood brain was like, "No, grandma likes Limp Bizkit. Grandma likes The Offspring and Finger Eleven, all the shit I was listening to at the time." When if you popped open her like fucking like center console or whatever, it's like fucking Pavarotti and like Andrea Bocelli and shit like that. And it's just like, grandma did not like Limp Bizkit, Robbie, for the record.
What?
But yeah, I know. I'm surprised too. But she would like let me play it. It's like the fucking lyrics, dude. Like I used to rap hot dog all the time. And it's like if one of the lyrics is like there's 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme, like that's the fucking like subject matter that's going on. And I'm just bopping along, just having a great time. And my grandma's probably just in her head, just like, okay. It actually took me until I think I was maybe 14 or 15. I was just getting into Rammstein at the time.
Yeah.
And I brought a copy of Moscow with me. And it was me, her, my mom, and my uncle at the time. We're going to check out like I think Jazz Fest or something in Montreal.
Okay.
And it's like I popped on the record, I put it in, and I think I was playing like Moscow or Kind Loose or something like that. And my mom was just like, "Sweetheart, you need to take it easy on grandma." And I'm like, "The hell are you talking about? She loves Rammstein." It's like, "No, she doesn't, dude. Calm down." I'm like, no, you're fucking kidding me.
The
But
fabrics of your mind imploded.
yeah. And then I was just like, maybe I should take other people's musical interests. Like now I'd be super down to like bomb around Montreal and listen to fucking Andrea Bocelli. Are you kidding? That dude's sick. Dude's got pipes, bud.
Awesome. My grandma is a big reason why I don't really swear often in my stand-up because she's always said people that swear a lot are just not intelligent enough to come up with a better word.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, exactly, right? I still talk about the darkest fucking shit possible, but like I don't throw a lot of fucks around, you know?
Yeah, you got more eloquent vibes to it, It's like you know your stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Tyler, is there anything you want to plug or anything before we get going here?
I mean, if anybody wants to check out like my first band's like EP, I guess it's still on like SoundCloud or Bandcamp, one of those. We were called Anchor on the Ocean Floor. Spoiler alert, it's not great. But if you've got nothing really fucking else like bombing around, it's like you want to check out what I was doing at the time. Because it's like we love doing it, and it was just a really great part of my life, man. Like
if you want to have the chance to get laid and not take it, it's the EP for you.
Yeah. Oof, Robbie. Oof.
All right. Thanks a lot, Tyler. This was great talking to you. Thank you for being on Mental Health.
Hey, no worries, man. You got a good thing going on here, and I'm happy to be a part of it, dude. So
thank you.
Hey, no worries, man.